Good afternoon to everyone. Now today we will going to do another extra questions, that is question number 2. Okay. Now here you can see that one triangle is there, that is an isosceles triangle. Which type of triangle it is? It is an isosceles triangle and named as ABC. With one thing is given in an isosceles triangle, AB is equal to AC. D and E are the points on the base BC. Okay, now such that BE is equal to CD. This is given in the question. BE is equal to CD. What we need to prove, that we will write in show that AD is equal to AE. So what is given? Just write it down. ABC is which type of triangle? So we will write it in an isosceles triangle. ABC, AB is equal to AC. And one more thing is given, that is B is equal to CD. Now in RTP we will write it, that is required to prove AD is equal to AE. So let's begin the proof. Now in this proof, first of all we will take triangle ABD and triangle ACE. Now in these two triangles we will find it AB is equal to AC. This is given in the question, so we just written given and assume as equation number 1. Now angle B is equal to angle C. Reason is what? Angle opposite to equal side of a triangle are equal. I hope till this it is clear. So we have written angle opposite to equal side of a triangle are equal and assume as equation number 2. Also it is given that B is equal to CD. This is given in the question, you all can see. So what we will do, we will simply subtract DE, which is common part in BE as well as CD, from both the sides. So subtract DE from both the sides. So we'll get BE minus DE is equal to CD minus DE. After that what we will get? We will get BD is equal to CE and assume this one as equation number 3. So what we can say, using 1, 2 and 3, these two triangles, that is triangle ABD and triangle ACE, become congruent by side angle side criteria. And if triangle become congruent, then their corresponding sides are equal, that is AD is equal to AE. Okay, now come to next. You can see this is the figure, and in this figure it is given that PA and PB are equal. So another question that I have taken, so that it will clear to you how to use and where to use which type of congruency criteria. So here one line segment is there which is named as AB. After that P and Q are the point which are equidistant from point A and B. So that is only mentioned. P and Q are point on the opposite sides of AB. Means one P point is one opposite side of AB, another point Q which is of the another opposite side of AB, such that it is given that each of them is equidistant from point A and B. Means equidistance means equal distance. Equidistance, when we will differentiate this one, equi means equal and distance. Okay, so we can say that these point P and Q are equidistant from point A and B. We need to show that this line segment PQ, this line that is PQ, is perpendicular bisector of AB. Okay, this line PQ is perpendicular bisector to AB. It means that it will be perpendicular as well as bisector also. Two things was we need to do. One, we need to prove that PQ is perpendicular to AB. Another one, it bisect AB. Bisect AB means it divide AB into two equal parts, that is CA is equal to CB also. So we will write it given PA is equal to PB and QA is equal to QB, because P and Q are equidistant. RTP, PQ is perpendicular to AB and PQ bisect AB. It means that CA is equal to CB or AC is equal to BC. Okay. After this, what we will do? Let's begin the proof. For proving this one, first of all, we will take triangle PAQ and then we will take triangle PBQ. Now in these two triangles, PA is equal to PB, this is given. So we simply write it is given. After this, what we will write, QA is equal to QB, this is again given, okay, because these two are equidistant. Then we can write it PQ is equal to PQ, that is common. And if it is common, so three things we got it, 3 points. So these two triangle become congruent, that is triangle PAQ is congruent to triangle PBQ. By which criteria? By SSS congruency criteria. And if triangle become congruent, so their corresponding angles are equal. That is angle APQ is equal to angle BPQ. Okay, till this it is clear. Now we will go for the next one. So if it is congruent, so by simplicity we said that these two angles are equal. That is angle APQ is equal to angle BPQ. After this, you can see this one here. In this way, we can say that now we will take another triangle, that is triangle PAC and triangle PBC. Now in these two triangle, again we will going to prove these two triangle also congruent. For proving these two triangle congruent, first of all given that is PA is equal to PB. Then we can say that angle APC is equal to angle BPC, that is proved above. And what we proved above, angle APQ is equal to angle BPQ. After this, we can say that PC is equal to PC, this is common. So these two triangle become congruent by which criteria? That is triangle PAC is congruent to triangle PBC by side angle side congruency. And if triangle become congruent, then this angle will be equal, that is angle ACP is equal to angle BCP by CPCT, and assume this CPCT as equation number 1. Now you can say that AC is equal to BC. This is also we will write it in CPCT equation 2, because we need to prove two things. That's why I have taken two things, because when triangle become congruent, rest of their corresponding parts are equal. Also angle ACP plus angle BCP is equal to 180 degree from the figure, and the reason is linear pair. And we proved right now in equation 1 that these two angles are equal. So what we can say, angle ACP plus angle ACP is equal to 180 degree using equation 1. Now if these two angles are equal, so we can say that 2 angle ACP will be equal to 180 degree. Okay, so here we will write 2 angle ACP is equal to 180 degree. So angle ACP is equal to 90 degree. Angle ACP is equal to 90 degree. Assume this one as equation number 3. After this, we can say that if this become 90 degrees, so see, it means that PC is perpendicular to AB. So from equation 1, 2 and 3, we can say that PQ is perpendicular to AB as well as it bisects AB. I hope till this it is clear. It was clearly given that we need to prove perpendicular, that is 90 degree. We proved in third one equation, and we need to prove it bisect also. So from second one we proved it AC is equal to BC. So equation 1, 2 and 3 we can say that PQ is perpendicular to AB as well as PQ bisect AB. Okay, so till this it is clear. Now we will go for the another one. It was clear. Now come to next question. You all can see this figure, and this question I have taken. This question is again another extra question, that is extra question number 4. It is said that E and F are the 2 points on the side. E and F are 2 points on the side, that is respectively AB and AC. And this is clearly given in the question that these two are midpoint, that is E is midpoint of AB and F is the midpoint of AC. So E and F respectively the midpoint of equal sides AB and AC. Equal side also given, it means that these two sides are equal, that is AB is equal to AC and E and F are the midpoint. We need to show that this BF is equal to CE. So to prove this BF is equal to CE, first of all we will write given, that is AB is equal to AC, and midpoint is given. It means that AE is equal to BE and AF is equal to CF. In RTP we need to prove BF is equal to CE. Now let's begin proof. We will take those two triangles, that is one triangle is ABF, another triangle is ACE. Now in these two triangles we require three things. So first thing is AB is equal to AC. It is given, clearly given in the question, so we will write it given. Now come to next part. We can write it angle A is equal to angle A. This is common for both the triangle. Either we take it ABF or we take it ACE. Now AF is equal to AE. How can we say that? The simple reason, the half of AB will be either AE or BE and half of AC will be either AF or CF. So half of equal side. It is given in the question that AB is equal to AC, half of AB will be AE and half of AC will be AF. So these two triangles become congruent, that is triangle ABF is congruent to triangle ACE by SAS congruency criteria, and by simplicity we can say that BF is equal to CE. Okay, so in this way we will prove this question. I hope this solution of this question was clear. Now you all can see this figure, which is another question which I have taken. Why we are doing on various property of criteria of triangle we are doing, so that the where we will use which type of criteria will be clear to you. Now this is another question that I have taken. Now you all can see that AB is a line segment. What is AB? AB is a line segment and P is the midpoint of that AB. What is the work of midpoint? Midpoint divide into two equal parts. It means that AP will be equal to BP. And also it is given D and E are the point on the same side of AB. D and E are the point on the same side of AB, such that it is given that angle BAD is equal to angle ABE and angle EPA is equal to angle DPB. We need to show for two things. First part, that triangle DAP is congruent to triangle EBP, and the second one AD is equal to BE. Let's begin the proof. First of all we will write given. So simply write down all those given, that AP is equal to BP because P is the midpoint of AB, and angle BAD is equal to angle ABE. Also angle EPA is equal to angle DPB. Next one, RTP, we need to prove that triangle DAP is congruent to triangle EBP, and then we need to prove AD is equal to BE. Let's begin the proof. We will take those two triangle, and before taking those two triangle, what is given that also we will take, that is angle EPA is equal to angle DPB. This is given in the question, and the common part EPD. So we will add this EPD to both sides. So adding angle EPD to both sides, so we will get it angle EPA plus angle EPD. What we will add? Angle EPA plus angle EPD is equal to angle DPB plus angle EPD. After adding, we will get angle DPA, and here we will getting EPB. Now let's take those two triangle. Which two triangle? That is triangle DAP and triangle EBP, which we need to prove congruent. So first of all, it is clearly given angle PAD is equal to angle PBE. We will write reason given. Okay, because angle BAD is equal to angle ABE. Next one, AP is equal to BP because it is the midpoint, so we can write it simply given also or midpoint also. And then we can write it angle DAP or DPA is equal to angle EPB, which is proved above. Okay, so in this way these two triangle become congruent, that is triangle DAP is congruent to triangle EBP, by angle side angle congruency criteria. And if triangle become congruent, then their corresponding sides are equal, that is AD is equal to BE, and the reason will be CPCT, that is corresponding part of congruent triangle. I hope till this it is clear. That's all for today.